here we go. Hey everybody, Dr. Rob here with Abundant Life, and we're here with one of our most notorious, famous patients right here, Mr. John, and he just got done doing a testimonial, something we're calling a whiteboard, cardboard testimonial today. But I want you to hear some of the stuff that he's been telling us, some of his testimony. So, do you remember years and years ago, how'd you first hear about us?
Basically, it was meeting the doctor at the gym.
There you go.
And yeah, I found out from him that he's opening up a clinic here in the Woodlands.
Nice. And then so some of the stuff he was dealing with, you might read it right there, but you tell people, what was life like for you? What were you dealing with?
I was actually dealing with Chron's disease, a disease that medical doctors actually said that was incurable, that there was no cure for it. Have a man of faith, believer of God, know that he can work miracles. And, I knew the doctors were saying what they had to say, but as some songwriters have said, God has the last say so. So I just maintained that hope and held on to that and continued to do what, continue to pray and continue to do what I could do. And like a poster, that I used to read all the time on my way to prayer, inside of a prayer room at the college that I was attending at the time, it said, do your best and God will do the rest. So I knew that was the least that I could do.
Yeah. So now, you're not dealing with some of this stuff anymore. This was how you were before. None of it. That's right. So now you've been a patient, a long time, years. What's
Absolutely.
life like for you now? What's your day-to-day? How are you healing now?
It's actually 15 years later. And not too long after I started coming to Abundant Life, I was able to get off all the medication and stop all the treatments that I was doing for the so-called incurable disease of Chron's. And so now, day to day, I do all the things that I love, all the things that I enjoy. I actually, as I've said here on this board here, if you look at the third line, I'm actually fulfilling dreams. Literally, I've done bodybuilding, acting, commercials, still kind of doing those things. Those things have actually opened up doors for me to continue to do other things, things that I thought I'd never be able to do. Fly off to places, all expenses paid, connect with people that I never thought I'd connect with. Some of the people that actually inspired me in the bodybuilding and fitness world, I'm talking about the top people on the entire planet that are influencing people in a positive way in fitness. And now I'm actually collaborating with these people, working with these people, and getting to know them on a first name and personal basis. So we're fulfilling dreams, Doc. We're fulfilling dreams. On a daily, I'm dedicated to the gym. I'm working out. I'm teaching cycling classes as well. I work at a juvenile detention center where I'm giving back to the youth, the troubled youth, those that have made mistakes in their lives. Some people might call them misfits, of society. But now I'm able to give back to them, because now I'm healed and I'm whole. Now I can go out and I can go into the enemy's camp and set the captives free, and that's exactly what's happening and what's happened to me.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
So that's what we do here. Some of the stuff, it's not witchcraft. It's not voodoo.
No.
It's not anything like that. And we're not treating his symptoms. Got to understand that. Whenever we are able to do a test, figure out where the problem is, remove any interference from the way his body's supposed to work, it's able to heal itself and take care of these things, and a lot of times we see symptoms go away. So that's an amazing story. That's why we're called Abundant Life to begin with, is we don't see you as an ache and a pain or a disease or diagnosis. You're a real human with dreams and goals, and that's what we want to help you with, so you can have this type of care. So if somebody out there hasn't heard about us yet, they don't know about the office or this type of care, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to look up Abundant Life, either Google it. You can Google everything. Just Google it. Abundant Life Chiropractic. It's on Facebook. It's on social media. It's on Instagram. You name it. You go out there, you claim it. Abundant Life Chiropractic. Check it out. Look it up. Remember, you said if you knock, the door shall be open. If you ask, you shall receive. And if you seek, and you shall find. So seek out Abundant Life Chiropractic, and in today's world, you're sure to find it.
Perfect. Well, guys, I just wanted to hear some of the things we hear all the time here. So if you're here locally in this area, there should be a link down here. You can call the number, get in the office. Or if you're not anywhere near here, we're in the Woodlands, Texas, reach out. We'll find somebody that does this type of care near your area. So you, your family, can see how well your body can function when it's remove the interference and God does the healing.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. All right.
Amen.
Perfect. Awesome, man. Taking me back to church.